Paulinchen was alone at home. The parents they downtown did roam. As she now through the room did spring, all light of heart and solar wing, she saw wherewith one strikes a light. Oh ho, she says, my hopes awake, ah what a plaything these will make. And mince and mounts the caddies, lift up their little paddies, they threaten with their pauses, it's against the laws. Me-yow, me-yow, you'll burn yourself to ashes, oh. Paulinchen heard the caddies nod, the match did burn both bright and hot, it crackled gaily, sputtered free, as you it in the picture see. Paulinchen waltzed and whirled and spun, near mad with joy for what she'd done. But ah, the flame it caught her clothes, her apron too and higher rose. Her hand is burnt, her hair's afire, consumed is the child entire. Consumed is all, so sweet and fair, the total child both flesh and hair. A pile of ashes, 2 small shoes, is all that's left and they're no use. The second event, Emberdale, is a bit different from Ballymolloy. It has a clear and bright sky, everyone is happy, looking forward to a festival, and while there are light tremors, the people don't seem to be worried. If only it wasn't for the vision you had at the start, where the whole island was covered in lava from a volcano eruption. There's a thing where you sometimes see visions, it's not really important, but here it's not only you who had this vision. There's a seer in the town that has a confirmed gift to see the future, and everyone in the village respects her. And she saw the same thing where the volcano erupts after the festival. The people in the town worship the fire though, you see. They are thankful to a father of the flame and really want to hold their festival, which involves throwing flames into the volcano. And they believe so strongly that they would rather believe that their seer lost her gift than accept that there might be a problem. What's interesting is that while the people seem obsessed with fire, it doesn't do terribly much for them. There's for example this one woman who keeps burning her food since she overdoes it with her love for fire. They just have a couple of torches around the village without a real purpose. The most they have is warm water thanks to the volcano. They can be thankful for that. So you aren't allowed in the volcano until the festival, meaning you bide your time. The festival begins, and once it's time to throw fire into the volcano, you cut the line, go ahead with that and run to the bottom of the volcano where there's a monster feeding off the flames the villagers sacrifice in order to make a black flame that's going to destroy everything. You kill the monster, the black flame is still going to explode, but you extinguish it with holy water your uncle gave you, which he probably got from this cove that opened up. This kinda breaks the tension if you didn't get the holy water yet and have to get it while the flame is about to explode. Either way, everyone saw the black flame. The villagers didn't believe the warnings, even of their known seer, since they assumed that fire is inherently good and won't harm them. They even let their kids wear fire on their heads. They heard the volcano rumble, signaling everyone's doom, and yet they stayed ignorant through their blind faith in a false god. Now thanks to a newfound fear and respect for fire, that one woman even stopped burning her food. So, fire as an object of worship throws up a couple of questions. It is a common thing to see fire as holy, have a fire deity in your religion, but it becomes a strange thing when the Almighty exists and is even worshipped in this town. And yes, even in the Bible, fire was used by God to communicate through a burning bush or pillars of fire. Well, technically later on it's revealed that the Almighty split into 4 elemental spirits, so believing in a fire deity doesn't clash with this world's religion. The nuances of the Almighty are a topic for another video though. Despite that, the Father of the Flame is fake, doesn't exist. None of the things they thank the Father of the Flame for have to do with him, since they're worshipping nothing. The fire itself isn't special or sacred in their town. It's not minded, it's neither inherently good nor bad, it just is. It keeps the villagers warm, but it can also be used in excess to destroy the town. The black flames were just a visual representation of flames used by monsters. The flame is still nourished by the regular flames the villagers took out of their village that were supposed to keep them warm. Had you not saved them, the people would have burned themselves, since they were blinded by the admiration of fire. Religious attribution almost got all of the villagers killed. So there's a few more thoughts that I can't put anywhere else. The scenario reminds me of climate change, how we didn't and still don't properly listen to all the predictions, forecasts and warnings, how we are summoning up more and more disasters through our ignorant behavior by pretending that everything's fine until it gets too bad to ignore, but simultaneously it gets too bad to stop. It also reminds me of Pompeii, where you can still see petrified people frozen in time at the moment of the eruption. Just that here the island is frozen in time right before the catastrophe. Next time we will see what would have happened had we arrived 50 years later.